All right, guys. So the very first habit we need to implement is going to become an avid reader. I know a lot of us say that we don't like to read, but in reality, we're reading all the time. We're reading captions on Instagram. We're reading the titles for TikTok. We're reading here for the descriptions on YouTube. So we're reading all the time. So this time we want to try to be intentional for the year of 2021. Reading 2 to 3 books a month. That's not a lot. Most millionaires say that they read 2 to 3 books per month. Not just any book, but mainly books that are targeted to where they're trying to go or what area of career that they're actually in. So if you're trying to deal with your finances and become a better handler of your finances, go out and get some books on financing, personal financing. Go out and get a planner. Go get the things that you need to equip yourself to do the things that you're saying that you really want to do. Also, they tend to limit their TV time to 6 hours maximum. Not minimal, but 6 hours maximum. More time for the things that they really want to execute because they have plans. So there are things that they want to execute. And when you're wasting time on TV, Netflix, and you get that series and you're binge watching, you're wasting time. The second thing that we're going to implement as millionaire habits this year in 2021 is going to be to give. I know that may sound strange when we're talking about debt, and then we're also saying, hey, millionaires have a habit of giving. Well, they actually do. Some people have the thing that they give basically to their church, the 10% tithe, which we all have heard about it or we all do it. If it's not the 10% tithe, then some people suggest if you're not in the church or doing anything with church, then you could actually give to things that are your interests. But it feels so good to actually give. It takes your mindset off of what you don't have and the negative process of the way you think about money. When you're giving it to a cause or to a purpose, it makes you feel good. So, all right, guys, this is actually going to be a tough one for me. But the third millionaire habit that we're going to implement this year is going to be to wake up early and sleep less. That's right. Wake up early and sleep less. I know sometimes I've realized that when I'm in a funk, I tend to wake up still at the same normal time that I do, but I tend to not do anything. I kind of like lounge around. So we're not only going to just wake up, we're going to be intentional with waking up, having a purpose. That's whether before we go to bed, write in your journal and say the plans that you have for the next day. When you get up in the morning, start getting through the list of the things that you wanted. Be effective. You're waking up. Hey, if you go to work like me, I do 2 week days, 2 week nights. So when I'm on mornings, I'm waking up at about 3:30 because I have to be to work for 4:45 in the morning. That's right, 4:45 in the morning. But I'm going to try to wake up even if it's just 15 minutes early and actually get into my plan again and rehearsing it in my mind and visualizing the things that I am trying to accomplish before me. That way that the vision is constantly before me all day long, and that's going to help. Try to stay up later and actually do the things that I want to do for my life and making sure that my plans stay on track. A lot of times we go to work and we're working for somebody else, and that is so easy to do. We already know that, hey, I have a 12-hour shift. That's what I'm going to do. When I get off, relax time. No, it's actually going to be grind time 2021. When I get off, I'm going to come home. If I got to stay up an extra hour to get some things accomplished that I want to do personally, I'm going to make the effort and the sacrifice to do that. All right, so the fourth thing that we're going to implement as a millionaire habit is healthy eating. A lot of millionaires say that they try to eat a lot of superfoods. When I went to this cancer survivors luncheon, they had a lot of superfoods as the food, which is going to be salmon, spinach, quinoa, kale, a lot of green leafy vegetables. A lot of millionaires are saying that they take good healthy supplements like B12 for endurance, B6 complex vitamins. Those things are good. So they're saying that they're using it and it's helping them to wake up early, which was the previous habit. So they're eating better so that they can afford to, or their body is not as stressed out and they can think clearer. Their body, they don't have to worry about being sick and taking days off of work. They can work longer hours. So we're going to try to take better care of our body. All right. So the final millionaire habit that we're going to implement is going to be make more investments, create less debt. So no more getting into any more debt that if we already have it, we already have it. Hey, we're going to work on that. We're going to pay down the debt that we have this year until it is zero or minimalized to the number that we have set planned that is effective and in our hands to actually do. We're going to try to make some investments. A lot of times people think that, man, I need like $1,000 in order to start investing, or I need to save $2,000. There are a lot of mutual funds that there is no cap to get into. Some are $1,000 is the minimum that you have to invest. But hey, start small. Don't give up hope. Stay strong. And we're going to implement these 5 things in our lives. And as the year goes by, I'm going to say whether or not, like, I'm going to try to mention some of the books that I'm going to try to read, throughout the month. I've already read the Dave Ramsey Makeover. That book is really good. I really recommend it for anybody that is starting their journey. I also like to encourage people to actually read the Bible. I know you might say, well, why? Well, I'm going to say why, because there are a lot of things like scriptures in the Bible that tells you what your mindset should be in regards to making money, how you are to handle it and feel at ease, how you are to make more, and if you make more, what your mindset should be. Look at some of my other videos where I'm going to be posting financial affirmations that you guys can use daily. That could be a part of your reading because, hey, it's on the screen. It won't be an actual book, but at least you'll be getting something into your system. Once again, you guys, if you like the information that I'm sharing, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also share these videos. I know we don't like to talk about finances with our families and friends, but just share the link and I'll talk to them.